Now, shortly after the American President Donald Trump claimed that Iran's military capabilities have been depleted by the American and the Israeli attacks and that the American war goals are near completion, Iran, even while he was speaking, fired a barrage of missiles at Israel and also at other American military interests in the Gulf region, clearly pointing out as to how flawed the American president's assessments were. Now, the Israeli military issued several alerts in the morning hours on Thursday, warning of missile attacks in central and northern Israel. A missile was also seen striking Tel Aviv as sirens sounded overnight. And there were a few impact sites that were witnessed in the morning. Smoke was seen rising in the air after a rocket attack in northern Israel. After Trump completed his address, Israel said that its military managed to intercept some of the incoming missiles. Sirens were also sounded over Bahrain, which, remember, is home to the American Navy's 5th Fleet, which has been hit repeatedly by the Iranians. So even as Donald Trump was claiming that the Iran war is nearing its end, Tehran has continued to fire missile salvos at will, striking Israel and American military interests across the Gulf, demonstrating its ability to attack at will. And just before Trump began his address, there were explosions that were heard in Dubai as air defenses worked to try and intercept an Iranian missile barrage. Now, according to the Emirati Ministry of Defense, the UAE air defenses engaged with about 19 ballistic missiles and 26 drones from Iran on the 2nd of April. Now, Iran's military has vowed to carry out crushing attacks against the United States and Israel after the US President Donald Trump threatened to intensify the attacks in the coming weeks. The Iranian Army Chief Major General Amir Hatami has issued a pretty stern warning. Hatami has stated that any potential ground offensive against the country will be met with some decisive and lethal force. In another such warning, a top IRGC commander has sharply rebuked the US threats. The top commander has warned the country's leadership of digging graves for their own troops. His comments have come in direct reaction to the US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, who recently posted a very hostile message on social media, declaring that Iran will be bombed back to the Stone Age. Hegseth's post mirrored the rhetoric of the American President Donald Trump. In his address, Trump said that the American military will continue attacking Iran extremely hard over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, and talks will continue at the same time as the Americans are threatening to send Iran back to the Stone Age. Listen it.
Their Navy is gone, their Air Force is gone. Their missiles are just about used up or beaten. Taken together, these actions will cripple Iran military, crush their ability to support terrorist proxies, and deny them the ability to build a nuclear bomb. Our armed forces have been extraordinary.
Now, Trump has repeatedly said that the Iran war could end within weeks. However, a parallel build-up of additional US troops in the Gulf region has raised many concerns that preparations could be underway for potential ground operations. Now, Iran's retaliatory attacks on its neighbors, along with its chokehold in the Strait of Hormuz, has disrupted the global energy supplies, with effects far beyond West Asia. And throughout the war, it has also proven to be Iran's greatest strategic advantage. Now, the United States has presented Iran with a 15-point plan with a ceasefire, but Trump has not said anything about the progress in his speech. So as the war continues to stretch into its second month, strikes have continued across Iran. Well, massive explosions and plumes of smoke were seen rising into the sky after a powerful attack on Baharistan, Isfahan in central Iran, etc. Earlier in the week, the American attacks had hit central city of Isfahan, sending a massive fireball up into the sky. The attacks not only show the intensity of the ongoing war, which actually is escalating, but it also points to massive disruptions in the world's supply of oil and natural gas, rolling the global markets and pushing up the cost for many essential goods for the global economy.
یه مردم آتیش